Success looks shiny from the curb. Step inside his life, and you'll see the walls are built out of debt. But here's the part nobody talks about. He owes $42,000 on credit cards, and every month he pays $1,200 just to keep the wolves at bay. He's not broke, he's trapped. Trapped by plastic. Trapped by the illusion of freedom that comes with a swipe. Here's the thing about credit cards. They don't feel like debt. They feel like options. Dinner out? Swipe. Vacation? Swipe. New iPhone? Swipe. It's painless until the bill comes, and then the bill never stops coming. The lock on his cage isn't the BMW, it isn't the Disney trip, it's the minimum payment that never ends. The mirage of success. Credit cards are the most seductive trap in American finance. They look like success. They look like flexibility. They look like freedom. But they're a ratchet wrench on your life. Every swipe clicks it forward. And once it clicks, it doesn't go backward. You don't downgrade from Amex Platinum to no card. You don't go from flying first class to Spirit Airlines. You don't go from steak dinners to peanut butter sandwiches. Every upgrade feels permanent, and the payment plan is forever. Something happens around 30, 35. You stop worrying about whether you can afford dinner. You stop checking your balance before you buy sneakers, and something whispers in your brain, "I've made it." That whisper is the most expensive sentence you'll ever hear. Because here's what actually happened. Your income went up. Your wealth did not. You just bought the illusion of wealth with borrowed money. The numbers that don't lie. Let's do the math. A $10,000 balance at 18% interest. Minimum payment, $200. Pay only the minimum. It takes 30 years to pay off. 30 years. And you'll pay $23,000 in interest. You didn't buy a vacation. You bought a prison sentence. You didn't buy a TV. You bought a chain around your future. Now scale it. The average American household carries about $6,000 in credit card debt. At 20% interest, that's $1,200 a year in finance charges. Over a decade, $12,000 gone. That's not groceries, that's not rent, that's not investments. That's just the privilege of owing money. The trap of minimum payments. Credit cards are designed to keep you trapped. The minimum payment is the perfect illusion. It feels manageable. $200 a month? No problem. But here's the trick. The minimum keeps you alive but never lets you escape. It's like treading water in the ocean. You're not drowning, but you're not swimming to shore either. You're stuck. And stuck is the most expensive place to be. The lifestyle ratchet. I met a guy in 2024, makes $180,000, carries 5 credit cards, total balance $58,000. He pays $2,400 a month in minimums. That's more than his mortgage. I asked him why he doesn't just pay them off. He laughed. With what? His income is gone before it arrives. Mortgage, car, daycare, subscriptions, and then the cards. He's not irresponsible. He's responsible. He's paying everything on time. But he's trapped. His lifestyle ratcheted up, and the cards locked the wrench. The illusion of points. Credit card companies are geniuses. They don't just sell debt, they sell status, points, miles, cash back. They make you feel like you're winning while you're losing. That free flight, you paid for it 10 times over in interest. That cash back, it's pennies compared to the dollars you're burning. They turned debt into a game, and the game is rigged. The stress that doesn't go away. A 2025 survey found that households with over $20,000 in credit card debt report the same stress levels as households living paycheck to paycheck. Same stress, different cage. The guy with the BMW isn't freer than the guy with the beat-up Corolla. He's just trapped in a more expensive prison. The stress doesn't scale down when your income scales up. It just gets shinier. The generational cost. Here's the real tragedy. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you didn't invest. That $200 minimum payment, invested at 7% for 30 years, worth $240,000. That's a house. That's retirement. That's freedom. But instead, it went to Chase, it went to Amex, it went to Visa. You didn't just lose money. You lost time. You lost compound interest. You lost the future. The steps out of the Mirage. Step 1. Calculate your debt burn rate. Add up every minimum payment. If that number is above 20% of your take-home pay, you're in the danger zone. Above 30%, you're building chains, not wealth. Step 2. Pick one card. Kill it. Don't spread yourself thin. Focus on the smallest balance. Pay it off. Prove to yourself the ratchet can go backward. The moment you cut one chain, you'll feel the leverage come back. Step 3. Automate your escape. Every paycheck, set a transfer to debt before you see the money. Pay yourself first by buying freedom. Everyone else gets what's left. Step 4. Stop the bleeding. Freeze the cards. Cut them up. Lock them away. Debt is a fire. You can't put it out while you're still pouring gasoline. The truth about wealth. Wealth is not income. Wealth is not points. Wealth is not miles. Wealth is freedom. Freedom from payments. Freedom from minimums. Freedom from stress. The moment you need to look successful, you've already lost. Looking successful is expensive. Being successful is quiet. The people who retire at 55 aren't the ones with the Amex Platinum. They're the ones who lived below their means, killed their debt, and let compound interest do the boring, invisible work. The window of escape. The window between 30 and 45 is the most important financial decade of your life. You're earning more than ever. You've still got 20 years for money to compound. But if you spend this decade swiping the ratchet forward, you'll spend the next 2 decades trapped. The Mirage feels good today. It feels like freedom. But it's not. It's a cage, and the lock is plastic. The best time to escape was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Not after the next bonus. Not next month. Today. Because every month you wait, the Mirage gets stronger and the obligations get harder to unwind. You didn't buy sneakers. You didn't buy vacations. You didn't buy dinners. You bought chains. And the only way out is to stop swiping, start saving, and let time do the work. Credit cards don't just steal money, they steal time. They steal freedom. They steal peace of mind. Every swipe feels like choice, but it's really chains. The Mirage looks shiny today, but tomorrow it's just debt with better branding. The truth? Freedom isn't about how much you earn, it's about how little you owe. Kill the debt, cut the chains, and buy back your future. Because the only real flex is freedom.